wondering, because they're kind of expensive. But
They are expensive, but they are worth it. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would even recommend that every PC that gets delivered now at least boots from a PCI Express SSD. Mine does. I currently have 2 machines in there. I have a 1 terabyte PCI Express 4.0 boot SSD and another cheaper QLC gaming drive. Also 1 terabyte.
I was looking at the Western Digital Black, the AN1500s, and I was like, that doesn't seem like. I mean, it's pretty.
That's an alternative.
But still...
what I recommend instead so is the 980 Pro from Samsung.
Well, you know what I recommend? I recommend Alphabiotics. We've been live for a bit.
We've been live. Oh, hello YouTube.
Hi guys.
All the half or so of people watching.
Hey.
How many people are watching?
Well, you know.
Hey guys. Are you feeling stressed?
Actually, yes.
Yes, well, I'm a PhD student. What the fuck do you expect?
I have a solution for you that doesn't work. It's called Alphabiotics. The alignment process.
Yay.
Look, there's a lady standing by a lake. She can't be stressed. She's hiking at the lake.
Look at this guy. He's at the doctor and he's in perfect health.
Look. Oh, wait, that makes no sense. It skips him. If I try to go on the pictures, it goes to, there's 3 pictures and it skips one each time. How bizarre.
Can you get it to skip the one in the classroom? Ha. That's so weird. Why?
But look. He has a thing where you can stay. Let's see if his picture's still here, so I don't have to actually. Oh. Oh no, never mind. So, let's learn what Alphabiotics is.
This seems so dumb. Okay, so Crypto said Betabiotics, a site about bionic fighting fish? Question mark.
Okay, maybe it's just my stupid horny brain, but like, why? Like, look at how this picture...
why is it just her breasts? Yeah.
Why is like this picture is caught like very suspiciously on the tits?
Okay, so
on both of them. Like,
let's theorize. Yeah, I was about to say, let's theorize. It's like they had to be able to get the boobs, both pairs of breasts, in the shot. And I just feel like she's about to start trying to grope her in inappropriate places. Like this just seems like it's about to be a porno.
There's the porn music when you need it.
That was porn music? I thought it sounded like some kind of dog drowning.
No, I heard where he was going with that. Alright, so I'll read first. I'll punish myself. Alpha, first, primary, important, biotics, having to do with life and living.
That's not, I mean, sure, both of those are true, but like, that's not how making words work.
Yeah, what is that? Is that meant to be like the opener title for this section? It seems really...
I guess that's the explanation of where the name comes from.
They could have just put that in the in like as their first.
Oh my god, no! They're going for. I think they're going, judging from how the next sentence starts. I think they're going for like a dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Like a dictionary, like style definition.
It doesn't help, but sure. A process that deals directly with the negative impact of unrelieved, off-balancing stress on the brain and body. Recent research suggests that 60 to 90% of illness today is stress related. What? No, I don't think that's right.
What?
No.
I think we need a citation needed clicker.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a clicker, I'll just open a text file.
I think it matters not how many like how much stress you have if you smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm pretty sure you're still gonna get lung cancer eventually, right?
Yeah,
Like-
no, like that's the,
You could be
sure,
the most stress-free person on earth and still get lung cancer. Like that seems
Like I'm
those
pretty
two
sure.
things are at odds with one another.
You know who's never stressed out? People who do heroin. They're really,
Casey
really,
Neistat?
they're really relaxed. Just
Well,
slick it,
okay,
like-
you said people that do heroin. I just said Casey Neistat because he just seems like a super chill dude.
but like, no, you get what I mean. Like they're the least stressed out people in the world when they do heroin. Like, you haven't been on, well, not heroin, but you haven't been on morphine because you had like surgery or something. You're so fucking relaxed. Still pretty sure that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. But let's continue.
Don't do heroin,
Alphabiotics.
kids.
Alphabiotics employs a method of stress relief. Okay.
That's lovely, vague.
I mean,
Yes.
there's more ways of stress relief. You know, all the standard stuff: going fishing by the lake, taking a bike ride. I don't know, hunting a prostitute with a crossbow.
Finally burying that corpse in the backyard.
Oh my god. Okay, Crypto. Yeah, Andy Dick, the most insane person. Well, one of the most insane people in America is a calm person. I don't see those two things being congruent. But
Does
okay,
Andy think he can still
Alphabiotics.
live? Last time I saw him was on Voyage, and it was 20 fucking years ago.
He has done something recently. Death cures all diseases. Yeah, it does.
True.
It's true. Okay, so Alphabiotics employs a method of stress release.
Except for zombie viruses.
Okay,
So
that
the-
sentence is technically complete, but it just seems weirdly incomplete. Can I get a backup on that?
Yeah, no, it is a bit. Yeah, it feels like there's something missing. I would give
Yeah.
you that.
Okay, so lower stress levels improve health, happiness, disease prevention, and longevity. I mean, to a degree, I would say you wouldn't see somebody with like super
Stress is bad.
like if somebody ate properly, had the right diet and exercised at least moderately frequently and had a low level of stress, I could see that those things working in conjunction with one another could lead to a healthier lifestyle. Sure, the lack of stress will keep you from getting things like high blood pressure and things like that.
Well,
but the problem
It will
that
at
I'm
least help.
seeing here is
Like
they're
stress
claiming-
isn't good for you. Stress will really tear into your body, but it's not like
Yeah,
the end all
it's-
be all.
Exactly, and you would have to assume, at least in some cases, that stress isn't the only thing there would have to be underlining issues already, because if somebody just gets mildly stressed out every once in a while but eats well and has good exercise, I don't really see that person incurring the same illnesses of somebody that just has a sedentary lifestyle.
Yeah, like at
gets
worst
angry
you
all
could
the
have,
time.
At worst, you could have someone who is like has chronic stress, like is really stressed out. That's obviously gonna be bad for their mental health, which is also gonna impact their physical health. But like, it's not like being stressed out isn't gonna give you cancer. Like,
No.
being stressed out is like you. That's not how it works. Like you can't. Like some things, stress is bad, yes, but like it's not this they're very much going for the one true cause of all disease kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
What about the stress you feel when you know that you work a very badly shielded nuclear reactor?
Or when you work a very badly shielded nuclear medical facility.
There's
Or-
a story
or
of
when you
there's
work-
a story
or-
of the
Or when
Or
you
that
work
one
in a
corrupt
very
doctor?
when you work in a very badly shielded medieval army.
there's the story of that corrupt doctor who used to bunker cash he had stolen basically inside the wall of his office. But after a while, he died from radiation poisoning because behind the wall was actually the X-ray room, and he had dug through the lead wall, or through the lead barrier,
Oh no!
which is
Oh,
kind of
shit.
hilarious.
That's like there was the story of don't quote me. I have no idea if it's true, but there is the story of the I think it was like a Chinese restaurant or something, where they used a microwave to like heat things up, but they didn't want to constantly have to open and close it, so
They
like
took the door off.
they took the door off it.
Oh no!
And eventually their hands were like just fucked up from.
Are you sure that
constant-
that isn't a prequel of Breaking Bad? Sounds like one.
No, I heard that story from before the show existed. And now I'm dying, apparently.
By the way, talking about badly shielded things, Micro, I told you about the device that I can now work with, right?
Yes.
So the magnetic field is so badly shielded in one of them that you can walk outside the building, past the building, and if you lean onto the wall, your credit cards will be erased.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm not the first
I
one to
mean-
point out that they might want to have a warning sign there.
Yeah, holy
Or
shit.
you know, put some shielding around it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
that
hard.
might
That
help.
fucks up the measuring results. You can't really retrofit them.
Oh, that's a shame. Can't you put
Your
something in
legacy
the wall or
bullshit.
something?
I don't know.
Or they could just put up a sign and people could try to be careful.
But not a metal sign.
What? Watch out! Superconducting magnets. Don't come anywhere near this thing.
Well, we have an electromagnet in our we have a cell that we have to get cores out with, and it has an electromagnet in it, and every time we set it up, I fuck with people with it. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna erase your credit cards.
That's not really comparison
Who
though. The
even-
machines
who
we have
No,
are
it's
like
not.
they're
uses
like
the
8
magnetic-
Tesla, I think.
No, what I was
Who
gonna
uses the
say.
magnetic
That's actually the
strip on
point
a
I was gonna
credit
make.
card?
Huh?
Who still uses the magnetic strip on a credit card? Everyone uses
Dude, there
the-
are still banks out here that give out bank cards that
Dude, I
don't
still
have
pay in
chips
cash
in them.
when I still pay in cash whenever possible.
Yeah, that's because
me too.
Germany is weird in that.
I do that here.
Yes, which is weird. No
You're
one
weird.
else does that. Like
You're
everyone here
weird.
uses fucking credit cards.
Yeah, a colleague of mine once asked me what is this about with the Germans and paper, you know, not having the entire bureaucracy digitalized like the tax system, and also paying in cash. And I pointed out it's so that we can have a proper paper trail in case somebody wants to convict us at a war crimes tribunal.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that went down pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's usually how hanging works.
Yeah, talking about the short drop and a very sudden stop.
Yeah. Well, it's not the drop. It's not even
Yeah,
the
it's not the
hanging.
drop that
It's
kills
not
you.
even the hanging that kills you. It's the suddenly hanging that kills you.
Yeah, it's that sudden force at the end of it that kills you. But anyway, okay, so it says, according to the American Medical Association, we are in the midst of the worst degenerative disease crisis in the history of mankind.
I want to look that up.
Or humankind.
Let's see.
Oh god, who has a dark theme on Google? That's fucking ugh.
It just seems to be
I think it might-
all
I think it might be. I
Alphabiotics.
think it might be because it's in incognito mode.
What?
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
I didn't set it to it.
Nope.
Huh. I guess it. You know what probably happened? Google probably gave me something like at some point gave me like, oh, you can now use the dark theme, like the little bubble, and I just like clicked, yeah, fuck it, like to get it away, and I clicked wrong, and I haven't bothered to change it, something like that. That's probably what happened.
So it looks like all of this is leading back to Alphabiotics in one way or another.
No, we have something. We have something from the Washington Times.
Wait. Is that the good newspaper from Washington or is that the crappy one? I always mix them up.
I think you're
Huh?
thinking of the Washington Post.
Yeah, and which one of the good is the good one and which one is the crappy one? Because Washington Times doesn't really ring a bell.
Wait. That's strange. It doesn't appear to be in the... like, we can all agree that
Here, well, let's look at the metadata.
in the midst of the worst generative crisis in the history of mankind, but when I go there and actually like search for it, it's not here.
Maybe there is a comment that was deleted.
No, I think it's in the few years ago. Let's see. Nope. I don't see it. Let's see if you just search for humankind. Oh, there it is. Wait, why didn't that show up in my search? That's weird. I guess there's one little difference or something. Well, okay, yeah. It's a major contributing factor to human diseases. I will give them that. I think it's kind of quote mine. It feels a little quote miney.
Yeah, we should find the original quote from the American Medical Association.
Yeah, let's have a look. American Medical Asso. I can't spell that.
ASSOCIA.
There.
Okay.
You're spelling it out like I'll. It's cricket.
Nope.
Nope. It's all
That one.
fucking
That one. That's it.
Which one? Oh.
I think this one. That looks good.
At least from them.
Yeah, and then now you can just search it.
Where is this?
Just Control F.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Or F3.
Nope, it's not here.
Search for stress.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Only 16.
Uh,
Or just search for humankind, I guess.
I did that.
Stress.
Well, stress also isn't in the quote, so.
Okay, then look for.
Like, humankind isn't here.
Mankind. Maybe they misquoted.
Nope. Degenerative. The
Just
only
Alzheimer's.
degenerative they have
Just
in here
neuro.
is neurodegenerative disease. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's because that's what it is. Like, wait, what does it say here? Maybe that's a, like, they called them up and got a quote, because I can't find anything.
I mean,
It's all fucking this bullshit.
Yep.
I don't think... Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, they're technically correct, I think. Like, I'm gonna go give... I'm willing to give the American Medical Association that. Like, in the context, yes. Now the question is, are they talking about degenerative, like as in neurodegenerative?
I don't know.
Anyways, let's read on. Alphabiotics is the new science of stress release. That sounds vaguely sexual. Alphabiotics is about stress release and recovery. This really okay. I can't help but read this about like as being like a euphemism for masturbation. It is no surprise that we live in stressful times. Okay. Unfortunately, today's world can be one of extreme physical, emotional, chemical, and emotional stress.
Wait, stop. So that hasn't really changed for the last, I don't know, 5,000 years or so of humanity. At least we're not really, you know, at the constant threat of starvation, at least in the civilized world and in the US.
Some things have changed for the better, and some things have changed for the worse. I'm just laughing at the fact that they're including like this quote is like the American Medical Association are clearly talking about stress like as an actual stress, not whatever the fuck chemical stress is. Like they're not talking about the sense of like stressing a cell as like cell stress with like a chemical or something. Like they're clearly talking about like, oh, I'm feeling stressed out.
Let me read the next part.
Let me causing this energy depleting stress response state. Wow. To be turned on at all times.
Yeah, there should be a comma there, but okay.
It's oh.
Alphabiotics' primary focus is...
read the quote first.
Unrelieved stress is the cause of all disease by Dr. Hans... Oh god, Sally? Sale? Sally?
Let's look
Salia?
this dude up.
I already looked him up. Apparently he's legit.
Oh, he's an endocrinologist. He also died 40 years ago. So you know, the
modern
field,
times, eh?
The field might have
controversy and involvement with the tobacco industry.
Oh no! Oh
Ouch.
no!
Hey, look, Spirit Science is streaming.
Huh. You want to just watch it and make fun of him?
It's bad music.
Spirit Science. Ugh.
This music is very bad.
Just can you type? Oh, actually, can you post a link in the Discord chat? I want to write a comment myself.
Wait, what?
Just post a link to his stream in the Discord chat so I can actually go there and write a comment.
Got you. Copy. I'm on that, sir. I'm gonna remove this from always on top. Alright, it's in the chat now. It's just bad music.
Oh god, what is that?
Bad music.
This
So bad
sounds
music's what it
like
sounds
as if Bobby McFerrin was unsuccessfully trying to strangle a swan.
Hey,
Can you
audience?
see my comment?
Do you want to hear it? Let's hear it.
Alright. Meta streaming.
What the fuck is this?
It's bad. It's bad music. That's what it is. Can you see our comments?
I just played it in Discord. Oh.
It's a good thing that killing swans is illegal here because they are considered property of the queen. There we go.
Oh, so I think from looking through this, I think it's pretty clear that he like this, but Saley? I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
I'm mispronouncing art.
Found that in every disease, stress also plays a role. That's pretty different than it all that it causing all disease. So far, I haven't been able to find anything about him, like it causing all disease. Also, again, guy's been dead. Like he probably did his research, like somewhere between 60 and 70 years ago.
So let's just say he was born in 1905, about thereabouts. That means he probably got his PhD or the equivalent when he was about 30, so that would be 1935. And then maybe another 5 years, to really do a few postdocs and start, getting an expert in your field. So 1940 to 1970 is probably his major time. Something like that.
Well, let's read on, Geo. Let's find out.
Yeah. Alphabiotics, What? There should be an apostrophe there.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, that should.
Alphabiotics' primary focus is course correction. In a matter of seconds, this gentle, non-invasive, hands-off process sends a sensory input to the brain that, as a defensive stress response, is no longer necessary.
What?
Wait a second. So
there's like an anti-stress button. They make it sound like you can if I poke your belly button, you won't be stressed anymore.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if you kick somebody in the balls, he doesn't feel stressed anymore, just in pain for a few minutes.
I actually was hit in the nuts the other day, and I can tell you from experience, it's but I didn't feel very stressed out.
Why do you think I wear metal suspensorium literally all the time?
Why do you think I had my balls replaced with titanium?
Why do you think I had my balls replaced with titanium?
Why do you think I just have a running chainsaw down there at all times?
The result: muscular tension drops, weak muscles strengthen, and energy increases to all parts of the body.
If I poke you just right, you'll get buff.
Well, that's how it works, guys. I don't know why you're giving this so much grief. That's exactly how it works.
Oh my god. Alphabiotics. Lovely word. Do not desire...
Alphabiotics, yeah.
Okay. Do not desire to manipulate body physiology. Two things. First, what the fuck is body physiology and how does it differ from, physiology?
I mean, doesn't physiology literally mean the science of the body?
Literally. It literally means yes.
So it's one of those double thingies, like the HIV virus or the flak cannon.
Yeah.
Where the last letter actually stands for the thing you talk about.
But all of these things, muscles. I'm pretty sure muscles.
Yeah, it's like
fucking
ATM machine.
Pin number.
That's the one that annoys me the most. ATM machine. Just call it an ATM. The M stands for machine.
Fuck it, call it an AT machine.
I just call it an atom.
Where this is actually, justifiable is in open source software. Recursive acronyms.
Yeah. Like lame or
GNU is not Unix.
Or one of my favorite is
or how GIMP, the first word, the first G actually stands for an acronym.
Yeah, GNU image manipulation program. Probably.
Or that's
exactly what it stands for.
There's a sort of in biology, cell biology, and probably also other things when you have you do image manipulation for science stuff. There's a program called ImageJ, and there's a software package that comes with it with a bunch of extra features on it that's called Fiji, which stands for Fiji's Just Image Day.
Awesome. I have a better one. So there was this mathematician called Benoit B. Mandelbrot.
Mhm.
He's famous for working with fractals, and I
Yes.
think he was the one who came up with the Mandelbrot set.
I would
That's why
assume
it's named
so.
Mandelbrot set. And when he was asked what the B in his middle name stands for, he said the B in Benoit B. Mandelbrot stands for Benoit B. Mandelbrot.
Well, okay, so here's two of my favorites. ARM. Okay, it's an acronym that has an acronym in it. ARM
Stands for Advanced Risk Machine.
Advanced Risk Machine, and RISC stands for
Actually-
Reduced Instruction Set Computer.
Actually, originally ARM stood for Acorn Risk Machine after Acorn Computers who developed the instruction set.
Yeah.
It
But
gets even
RISC
worse.
stands for Reduced Instruction Set Compute.
It gets even worse. On the Mac side, back in the days in the 1990s, there was this architecture called PowerPC.
I remember
And-
PowerPC.
And Power is actually an abbreviation itself standing for Performance Optimization with Enhanced Risk.
Oh my god.
And you don't even want to know that the USA Patriot Act is also an acronym.
We're just gonna leave it there. Holy
What is
shit,
the?
There's
what
so
is-
many good ones.
What is it? There's the MP3 plugin for Audacity is called Lame, and it's something like lame aren't lame aren't an MP3 encoder or something like that.
Well,
Lame is an MP3
Wine.
encoder.
Wine is a small x86 like shell for you to run Windows shit in it, and it's called Wine. But it
Wine
stands
doesn't only
for
run on
Wine
x86,
is
but
not
okay.
an. Well, yeah, okay, that's what it's most commonly used for. I'm not going to get into like all the niche nonsense, but Wine stands for Wine is not an emulator, but Wine itself is an acronym, and the first letter is just using its acronym name.
Yep, I mean that's
So
what
it's
a
like-
regress acronym is, just like GNU is not Unix.
Alphabiotics
Yes.
facilitate participants in, not patients, you know that, it's participants in maximizing their potential and living better lives. So far we haven't actually been told what it is. This page is literally called What Is It? So far we literally haven't been told what it is.
Oh my
So what
goodness!
it's
Is
supposed
that
to do?
is that a phone number for an old man?
It's not a
Oh,
phone
it's
number,
not his
but
phone number. Damn. But it does have the phone number for contact us.
Hey everybody! Did you know that if you take all U.S. politicians, their pictures, and like lay them on top of each other, that's the picture you get?
Also the name Virtual Crane, holy shit.
Dr. Virtual Crane. Virtual.
Yeah, come on, let's stop making fun of somebody's name. I mean, Micro, your middle name sounds like an operating system.
Well, fun fact: my middle name is the name of a brand of washing machine. So you know, yeah, I shouldn't lie. I shouldn't talk. But at least mine is an actual name. Okay. Let's have a look. Smelly, I think it's your turn to read.
Dr. Crane shared this process for over 30 years with thousands of people. In time, it became
Wait,
Parent.
hold on. Dr. Crane, the guy from the movie The Swarm.
I haven't seen this one, I can't comment on this one.
Okay, The Swarm. Well, he's called Bradford Crane. The Swarm is a really stupid movie where there's an alarm in a nuclear power plant that attracts bees. Really clever bees that can work their way through an air conditioning system.
Look, when it comes to stupid power plant movies, my personal favorite is Atomic Twister, which is exactly what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
Where a nuclear power plant is not only hit by one, but two tornadoes.
Also, in The Swarm, there's a guy who, like, injects himself with an experimental antidote venom, and then runs into the beast, and then immediately dies. Oh, sorry. Go on. I'll go get more beer.
Okay. Where was I? In time, it became apparent that alignment process was a powerful, effective way to communicate directly with the brain. What? It was a hands-on delivered sensory signal, a stress pattern interrupt that allowed the wisdom of the body to better do its job of regulating, controlling, and coordinating physiological function as well as normal mental activity. I don't think that getting your back
hold
popped
on.
is going to do that.
Hold on. You just said that you weren't. In big letters, you said do not desire to manipulate body physiology.
And then they go on to say
This is literally, that is manipulating body physiology. Just because you do it indirectly. Also, we still haven't been told what this is. So far, it just sounds like I poke your belly and bam, you're not stressed anymore.
One second.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think I'm next.
Restored, brain fog lifted, and people's lives begin to work better, baby.
Okay. So you guys have any statistics on that? That would be sweet.
No. What he had discovered. Oh my god, wait. He's writing this is written by him, but it's written in the third person. What he had discovered.
Well, he wanted. Oh, go ahead.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Remember the time when Riley handed in his master's thesis, quote unquote? Like there's many air quotes there.
Yeah,
and he cited himself, but in a super weird way.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah, that's that.
What he had discovered that later research would prove. Wait, hold on. So he didn't prove it with the discovery? Then how did he discover it? That's like
that's best case scenario, badly phrased.
Was a primary cause of disease and an effective way to deal with that cause. If it's stress, then no. You just said that this guy discovered it. Today, it is technically, here guys, they have technical language, referred to as the alphabiotic brain balancing stress release course correction process. Or more simply, the alignment process. That's just stringing words together to make it sound smart.
Just gonna, Google that one. And it only links back to them. So saying it is widely referred to it as that, or abbreviate ABBSRCCP. Yeah, it looks like they're the only ones who call it that.
Yep, that's... So, that was what... Do you know what it is? I still don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I still have no clue.
They didn't explain it. Let's see... maybe if it's alignment process, maybe that will explain what it is. Oh, hey guys, can you spot something that's obviously wrong in this?
Is it the left brain, right brain?
Yes, the thing that's not a thing.
Looks like the left brain is gay.
Yeah, and the right brain is really into hexagons. Wait, would those be?
What,
yeah, they're hexagons.
The left brain is gay and the right brain is asexual. That's how it works.
It's also made out of hexagons for some reason.
But guys, which kind of gay are they? Are they the gay that's trying to pollute our streams and kill all the frogs, or is it the gay
They're not
that's
trying
trying to indoctrinate
tr-
our children?
Yes, they are.
It is
Ah.
the no. It's the gay frogs. That's the kind of gay they are.
Ah, yes. The kind that are trying to indoctrinate the frogs.
No, it is the frogs. They're turning the freaking frogs gay, and now now your brain is emulating the gay frogs. You have a gay frog brain. You ever heard of the lizard brain? It's actually. You ever heard of the lizard brain? It's actually a frog brain, and it's gay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Where's the Nobel Prize for you in, I don't know, medicine or whatever?
No. It's Alex Jones should clearly get it.
Where's your Nobel Prize in gay studies?
That doesn't work, Micro, because I'm pretty sure that Alex Jones doesn't acknowledge the existence of Sweden.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem for you.
Well,
which I kind of see his point.
Also,
since
I'm pretty sure the Nobel Prize, like a Nobel Prize in gay studies, would be given to someone in literature, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Actually, it doesn't really work. There isn't really. No, yeah, because it's not really literature. There isn't really a Nobel Prize for the social sciences. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Well, it makes sense from when the Nobel Prize was created, but it's still stupid. That's also why a lot of the chemistry ones are given to biology, because they didn't make a biology one.
Yeah, I agree with the committee there, because let's be honest, you shouldn't really count biology as a science anyway. At least it's far inferior compared to chemistry.
Yeah, you says the man whose knees don't work. What science do you think is used to fix your knees, Mister?
No. Stop, Micro.
Well,
Remember,
considering the fact that I'm just taking all these painkillers, it's probably chemistry.
And who do you think found? How do you think we found out how those work?
Trial and error in this case. Just aspirin.
Okay, someone read.
I believe that it's our German friend's turn to read.
Yeah, it's my turn. The Alphabiotics alignment involves the process of unification of brain hemispheres and integration of higher levels of life force. The alignment is administered by a dedicated and skilled professional as an expression of service.
What the fuck does that mean?
Unification of brain hemispheres. That sounds like a reversing of this weird procedure where they would cut the
the corpus callosum. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the part of the brain is called that actually connects the two hemispheres.
Yeah, the corpus callosum.
Sounds like a bunch of leftist gay bullshit.
Well, there is actually there are conditions that will give where you won't have separation of the brain hemisphere. It's usually deadly in utero, or you're born really severely mentally handicapped. So
isn't that the one that turns you into a cyclops?
No, that's a different one. Don't Google cyclops sheep if you want to sleep tonight. And if you do, take a moment to weep for me. I had to sit through multiple lectures when that's brought up, because it's a really famous example of developmental biology. I have seen so many deformed things in lectures. So many.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame, Micro, that you usually sit directly in front of a mirror.
Wah wah.
He's saying you're deformed. Sorry, it's just more fun for me if I explain the joke.
This attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
So you're like Dr. Doom.
No, that was a Palpatine joke, but
I don't know all the movies by heart, man. I've just seen them.
You shouldn't
Unlimited
know
power.
the prequels, so that's good. Soon,
This isn't an episode of The Office.
If you haven't seen episode 3, that means you should do it.
Wah wah.
to stretch. Is it my turn to read yet?
Kaylee, I think you might be right that cyclopanism or whatever that's, I can't remember what it's called.
Cyclopathy?
Maybe. I only remember that it's called cyclopanine. I don't remember that. Great. The chemical that can induce it. I think you're right, but I think you're right that in some cases that can also lead to lack of split in the brain hemispheres.
I think it's the other way around, actually. When the brain hemispheres don't split in a very early embryological, like very, very early in the development of the fetus, then you get a cyclops.
I think the brain, in some of them, the brain is. I don't remember. Also, yes, don't the thing Kaylee put in the chat, Harlequin type ichthyosis. I can't say that word.
Ichthyosis.
Yeah, don't look that up. That one's also horrifying.
What's that one?
I can't even. Like, you don't want to know. Let me put it like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. I just remember that it's horrifying.
Okay, so that's a repressed memory right there. Let's just leave that one alone.
No. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna look it up in the chat. I'm gonna look it up here. Oh, right, that's the one where it's the one where you basically get like scales.
Yeah. Okay.
You look like a lizard person. Yeah. I think it's probably named after. It actually makes sense because I think it's named after fish. Yeah, you basically become. What's the Batman villain? The crocodile, whatever he's called.
Iceman. Wait.
No. Killer Croc.
Wait,
Killer Croc. Killer Croc. Yeah, the Batman villain that is half Croc. Yeah, Killer Croc. Yeah, that's. I don't know why I repressed that one, because it's not even the worst looking one. There's some that are even worse. Anyways, we should read on.
Talk about horrific things. Let's just keep on reading this website.
Yeah.
Actually, let me read that one as well, because why not? The alignment is done with an understanding that the innate wisdom of the body. Ugh, that screams homeopathic.
If the body is so wise, why does it need help fixing it?
By the way, let me just patent the phrase homeopathic, because that's actually brilliant.
That's great. Oh my god, I love that. Homeopathic. That's good.
Anyway, the innate wisdom of the body in the individual is what guides and directs all the processes of healing, growth, and evolution. Alphabiotics assumes that human beings are whole-brained in their natural state and not overstressed.
What?
Whole-brained.
What does that mean?
Well, having talked to numerous flat earthers, religious zealots, presuppositional apologetists, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's false.
Oh my god. The Alphabiotics alignment process is an authentic service. Well, good to know.
That's always the best thing. You know that somebody's legit when they have to say, hey, we are legit.
Yeah.
That's how I know that they're legitimate. They had to say it.
Share. Look, the sign says that this shady looking building is definitely not an illegal organ thief ring. So I'm gonna believe it.
We aren't growing drugs. Oh, well, these guys are on the up and up.
Don't mind all the smoke.
Past that place.
Hey. You know what this reminds me of? It's like Amazon saying that, no, people
Nobody's
aren't.
pissing in our bottles.
Yeah, no one's pissing in bottles.
Yeah, Amazon can fuck right off. I'm trying to order my stuff as locally as possible because of that shit that they're pulling off.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a lot better in Europe than in the US.
But still, then again, they outcompete everybody else.
Yeah.
Which is super dangerous. And I think they should have been broken up ages ago.
They should have been broken up when they stopped being a bookstore.
Perhaps, yeah.
Shared for the purposes of assisting the participant on their journey to balance the stress in their life. The alignment is likely to be an entirely new experience for the participant.
You know what? When they talk about alignment, it's getting more apparent, I guess, that they're actually talking about breaking somebody's, spine.
Well, that is gonna be an entirely new experience. That's an entirely new form of pain.
Talking again about a sharp drop and a very sudden stop.
Right? Holy shit.
Alignment.
The
Yeah,
alignment.
there we go.
Now,
Right there it is.
No, we don't even get what it is. The alignment involves a gentle and safe hands-on technique delivered by a certified developmental. Why developmental?
You know what that means, right? It means they punch fetuses. They only take the size 2 baseball bat. This time without barbed wire wrapped around it.
No, it can't. No, it's hands-on, so you can't use implements. It's also supposed to be safe, gentle and safe, but that's maybe.
I gently and safely align this infant's spine with a baseball bat, swinging about 22 miles per hour.
Where's that bonk meme when I need it?
Oh my god! Yep. Bung.
Like in Worms, if you use the baseball bat and got someone outside of the screen.
Familiar with the bonk meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not familiar with it, or yes, you are familiar with it?
Yeah, I am familiar with it.
That reminds me, I need to play some Worms.
Someone read.
Alphabiotics. Professionals. That seems a bit clunky.
Professionals?
Yeah, it's the word professionals I have the problem with. Called Certified Developmental Alphabioticists. That is clunky.
That is not what developmental means.
Yeah, but they wanted to throw another sciencey sounding word in there. Come on, they can't just leave it at certified or their fake word alphabioticist.
Certified photosynthetic alphabioticist.
There you go. Hey, we're making up things. So I want to be a.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I often use long and complicated words to seem more photosynthetic.
That's good.
I do as well, but I guess that's just the reason of
neuro-
growing up in Germany. Long words and stuff.
I got it.
I want to
who
be a
doesn't like some
neuropedal.
Who doesn't like some Fußboden-Schleifmaschinenverleih?
I'm going to answer Kaylee. She said certified by who? And I'm going to say that they were certified by other people who claimed they were certified.
No, that's a classic case of actually founding a school and then giving a degree to yourself.
Yeah. No,
I
remember the guys from
that's
UMS.
kind of what I meant.
Yeah. I award myself this diploma. Well, thank you. You shouldn't have. It's no biggie.
It's for alphabioticism.
Was that Karl Bohr, who was the famous example of this creation idiot?
Yeah. Hey, you know what I found out? It was pointed out. I knew it already, kind of, but it was pointed out to me that all the dinosaur and other animal models in the Ken Ham's Ark Museum are really, really high quality and really well made, and
that's true.
Most of them actually are scientifically accurate. So
there's one exception though. They are all non-feathered.
That's true. But we can't have that.
They can't admit that they're kind of bird-like.
Yeah, you can't have that. No. Also, I think it's them who have they have a really, really nicely preserved Allosaurus skeleton. That was dug out. It's something. It's like been stripped. It was stripped incorrectly because it was for creationists. Like they bored it up and like stripped it out of the, removed it from the rock, and they did it in a way where now we don't like. It's now worth less scientifically because it's you don't have the rock with it. Like you can't tell. Yeah, surprise, and it's a really nice fossil, and it's in the fucking Creation Museum. We should do.
No, Michael, correct me if I'm wrong there, but didn't they recently find a new specimen of Archaeopteryx?
I don't know, but I haven't heard of that. Wouldn't be.
By the way, I once visited the original, slate.
Yeah, I got to
quarry, I guess.
Fuck, what is it called?
Sollenhofen.
No. The fossil has a name. That species has a name.
Archaeopteryx. Oh crap.
Lithographia.
Lithographica. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's just 80 kilometers or so where I'm from.
Yeah. It's very tiny. It's not as big as you expect. Like Archaeopteryx was like it's like the size of a crow. Like it wasn't a big animal.
Little bigger, I would say, than a crow. Like 35 centimeters long, like head to tip of the tail, maybe.
Well, okay, but that's unfair because crows don't have a long tail, so.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But they do have long tail feathers, so.
Yeah. I did see someone who did the reconstruction in the style of a magpie. That looked cool.
Yeah, Archaeopteryx is just one of the very nice ones.
I still prefer Microraptor because 4 wings are better than 2.
Archaeopteryx actually has some small flying feathers on the right rear legs.
It still have left over, but like Microraptor has like full on. Well, I shouldn't talk as if I think there's more than one. I think New Goo isn't the only species of Microraptor. I think there's more than one. I can't remember. I just know Microraptor is cool. Hey, here's a fun thing talking about dinosaurs. Have you ever noticed in Jurassic Park how they only have species we know about? How? There's 3 possibilities here.
No, actually, there's not. It's kind of explained in the lore. They said that they had just one sample of dinosaur DNA, so everything is just reverse engineered from fossils.
No, but they found DNA. Like in the movies, it's implied that they found DNA from each of the species they have.
No, it's not. I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure it is, but like, there's 3 possibilities here. 1, they got really lucky and only found species that we already knew about. 2, they actively discarded the ones we didn't know about for some reason. Or 3, they're really, really bad at identifying dinosaurs.
I mean, it could also be that they have species, or they reconstructed species that are just so close in their skeletal structure to the ones we found that differentiating them is kind of hard.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, also, in the first movie, Alan Grant asks, "What species is this?" And the answer he gets is Velociraptor. That's not a species. That's a genus.
Oh god. I also love how they got the Velociraptors completely wrong in terms of size.
The Velociraptors are like a weird mix between like a Deinonychus and a Utah raptor.
I mean, they're the size, yeah, but the real animal is about the size of a cassowary, so not that menacing.
Guys, I'll be right back. My mom keeps texting me. I'm just gonna call her and get this over with. I'll be right back.
Same here. Interestingly, I just ignored her.
my mom never calls me.
Yeah, but that's just because you live only like, what, 50 kilometers apart from one another? For me, it's 1,000. Pretty much dead on, by the
Assist
way.
people interested to take a proactive stance against the weakening effects of persistent physical, chemical, mental, spiritual, and emotional chronic stress.
What the fuck is spiritual stress?
What's the difference? What's chemical stress? I still want to know what they mean by chemical stress. Like, I can only assume that what they mean by it is like the exposure to chemicals.
I was thinking about, iron deficiencies or something, maybe. The fuck do I know?
Spiritual stress. You want to read?
Yeah, sure. Alphabiotics is about course correction, stress recovery, and life enhancement. Alphabiotics
It's
value
such
all
a
life.
stupid word.
Alphabioticists will offer teachings, informations, opinions, and products. However, they do not describe drugs or medical treatments.
Please don't sue
they don't
us.
do anything that's kind of worth it.
Don't sue us. Please.
Similarly,
don't sue us.
alphabioticists do not perform spinal
Please
adjustments and they do
don't
not provide
sue
mental
us.
health counseling. So wait, so even they acknowledge that what's it called? Chiropractic adjustments are just bad.
Well, at least they make it clear that they don't perform them.
Maybe they adjust something else but the spine.
Oh.
Your ulna is upside down. Let's just twist that.
Certified developmental alphabeticists are skilled stress relief professionals, but they're not.
So I assume they just wank you off.
I guess so. But they're not.
I thought that being a skilled stress relief professional is illegal in the US.
No, that's only if there's not a camera.
Oh yeah, right.
If you get paid to have sex, it is illegal if there's not a camera. But it's
so far
legal.
I haven't seen any videos.
It's
Do
legal
they
if
have
there
any
is a
videos?
camera. Have a long, hard think about that.
A long hard thing.
Thank you. No, but seriously, that's fucking weird. Like, if you have an audience, no, you don't even need an audience. As long as you record it, it's legal. What? How does that make sense? But
yeah, there's reason number 45,327 why the US cannot be considered a civilized place anymore.
Okay, do you actually keep a track? Like, do you actually increment that number one each time you make that joke, or
no? I just pull it out of my ass every single time.
Okay. But they're
Unless
not
I do 2 points in general, and the second one is always one bigger than the other one.
But they're not medical doctors. Jeez, you don't say so. Accordingly, they do not diagnose medical diseases or musculoskeletal conditions, and Alphabiotics is not intended to be a substitute for medical examination and treatment. Alphabiotics is not in any way associated with the chiropractic profession or any other medical professions.
Wait, stop. There's two things here. That's the first one is, hey, please don't sue us, and the second one is, even though we don't really agree with spinal adjustments, we also kind of low-key imply that chiropractic kind of is a medical profession.
Yeah, it's find a practitioner in your area.
Oh, please do that. Please do that.
That sounds really dirty considering that it's been talking about stress relief. That's true, Kaylee, that it's illegal to buy sex from a prostitute, but it's legal. It's legal for them to do it, but it's not illegal for their customers, which, like, that's might as well make it illegal for them.
There's reason number 45,272.
Yeah.
I think there was one more. What was it?
Well, ready to experience the power of alignment in your life. Find a certified alphabioticist and discover the power of the body's inner wisdom to balance and restore.
Well, the only time I've ever needed realignment in my life was when I broke my foot and they had to, point the bone pieces at one another so that they wouldn't grow together back crooked.
Yeah, same. When I broke my arm just below the just above the wrist.
Oh, sounds painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this habit of falling off of things and fucking something up.
See, I was skiing, and I kind of broke my fall with my arm. And if you do that, you sometimes break your arm, and the little stump of bone. I think it was a radius. Yeah, it was a radius. The little stump of bone. Kind of like partially dislocated out of my my wrist joint. So they had to put something on my fingers and like stretch it out so they could pop it back in.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Just with a patella and with a... I don't know how these bones are called. The ones that are not in the toes, but between the toes and the heel.
I know which one you mean.
The long ones.
The one that
I
make
managed...
up the foot.
Yeah, I managed to break the 3 in the middle.
Oof.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Hey, Smelly.
Yeah.
Do you want to search your area? Search your area?
Sure.
Search for a specific person. Search a location. Oh,
Just put in
California.
Let's see if there's one in Louisiana.
Let's just say, what's that? New Orleans, I guess.
Yeah, let's just
it's
go.
probably our best bet. Also, please learn how to pronounce that city.
New Orleans.
Nouveau Orleans. Is that better for all the francophones here?
No, it's not one. I know looks like it's one word. It's not. You're literally supposed to pronounce it if it's one word. New Orleans.
Doesn't look like it.
As long
Are
as
there other major cities in Louisiana? What about Baton Rouge?
Yeah, we can go with Baton Rouge.
I have no idea how to spell that.
B-A-T-O-N?
Yeah.
B-A-T... No. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is...
By the way, it means red club.
Yeah.
Try.
What else? Lafayette maybe, or Shreveport? Or Jackson is in Mississippi, isn't it?
Well, we can search for states, so there's enough... Nope.
Well, it's L-O, yeah.
Yeah, I realized.
Maybe just go for Texas. No.
That's Texarkana.
Yeah,
So-
but that's in
Yeah, that's not in Texas.
Arkansas.
Jeez. I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
Let's see how many there are in fucking... Wait, what?
What's the
Why
point
is
about Sedona? I don't get that one.
Why is it there? Why is it there if there's no one here? Why can't I search for it if it's not here? Why
Here,
is
let's
it
see.
on the list if there's no results for it?
There's a new life center in Dallas, Texas that offers Alphabiotic.
Oh.
Let me guess, is it in the school book depository building?
You know? I don't think there... No. There's 2. These are
Hey! Is it the same crane as before?
No, it's not. No, because the other crane was virtual. I'm assuming this is his son.
Probably. I mean, they kind of look similar.
What is the star for? What is the star?
I don't know.
Why not try calling him?
You can do that.
No, I'm not really in the mood.
There are two kinds of people. There's Michaels and Lawrence. These are the only two genders, people. Michael and Lawrence.
I thought the only two genders were Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
No, it's PlayStation and Xbox.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Okay, so there are three reviews.
What about Brooker versus Perkin Elmer?
Look.
What?
Guys, there is a review for Michael Crane's Alphabiotic New Life Center in Dallas, Texas, made by a Jake Smith, who says, I think they gave me permanent issues. He goes on to say,
Oh, share it. Share it. I want to see it.
Oh, I wanna we need oh no.
here we go. I'm sending it. It's in the here. It's in the chat.
Okay.
I see it.
Oh, I'll send it out to
Let me
lovely viewers.
Copy.
Okay,
let me read this in a very awesome voice. Do not use them. They don't know what they are doing and they will cause permanent issues. Some doctors don't have any real training in aligning bones. I think they
These
gave me
aren't
permanent
doctors.
issues. I wish I can turn back time and not go. Ouch.
Oh no.
See what that building is all about. So it's a high rise, like, I don't know, 10 stories maybe. 2, 4, 6, more. Like 15.
Yeah, it's a pretty big building.
Oh, there's another 1-star review. Dr. Michael Crane was great in the beginning, taking care of my spinal issue, until one day I came in with lower back difficulties. He adjusted me. Remember guys, this is not chiropractic. He adjusted me in the morning and it had no effect. I returned in the afternoon and he adjusted me again. Again, it has nothing to do with chiropractic, guys. And put me in tears, and later discovered I had 2 bulging discs in my lumbar that was not there before, and my spine spiraled all the way to my cervical. I've had problems since. Be careful. That's fucking horrifying. Those are the only two
Oh my
1-star
God.
reviews. The rest are
There-
like
Micro, there
Wait
are
a second.
there are 3 reviews with no comment. Go down to the bottom. 4 positive reviews with no comments. Seems suspicious.
You should perhaps... Wait a second. Can you scroll back up?
Yes.
Further up. Further up. Yeah, take a look at that person, Alicia S. Isn't that the same picture as the one further down
Go
for
down.
another person?
No,
No, it's not. Forget it.
No.
they just look vaguely similar.
Yeah, so
Although, yes,
these
Kaylee,
people are
in
dangerous.
the PlayStation and Xbox gender gender thing, PC is obviously non-binary.
Yeah, but they are binary. That's the entire point of PCs.
That's the joke. Well, so hold on. So like the other ones are just PCs too. Like they're still computers. Like you
But no, they're technically not PCs.
no,
They're computers, yes, but not PCs.
No, they're personal computers.
No, they are not PCs. It's like a brand name kind of.
I know.
And those don't fit the definition for that.
Hold on. Xbox kinda do.
Not really. They don't fulfill all the standards.
Yeah, but they're still made. They're still like they still sort of run on the they're still kind of PCs because they're made by Microsoft.
They all run on the x86 platform,
Yeah.
but that's basically it. Yeah, but by that logic, Macs are PCs as well. They also run on x86.
All computers are PCs. Your phone is a PC now.
Yeah, no. Anyway, back to the
iPhones
thing.
are PCs, guys. iPhones are PCs. That's the important. That's what we learned. If you take anything away from this stream, iPhones are PCs.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh.
Can you go to the blog? I was about to
No.
say.
There's. Oh my god. They actually have a fucking training thing.
Let me just Google if they have a YouTube presence.
They do. They do.
Hey, wait a second.
With the odds.
Crazy face.
They do have a training session uploaded.
We're literally looking at one of their videos right now.
Oh god. She looks like she's having an aneurysm or something already.
She got the cutest little crazy face. That's unfair. She probably just it's probably just a bad screen cap.
The intimacy of the class is probably one of my favorite things.
Ew, ew, ew. I don't know what it means, but no. 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 Don't start it out like that.
I like the fact that it's a small group. All of us get to, participate. It seems
And relieve each other's stress.
seems like everybody brings their own perspective and energy and passion.
Is that one
It's very
person
rare that you meet someone
didn't
that
come
you
that day?
resonate with, as much as we all seem to resonate with each other.
We seem to have a good time.
We all try to come as much as possible.
Your camera's out of focus.
A classroom where
Focus
we
your
can
camera.
be vulnerable and be ourselves.
The environment that we all get to be together, learn together, share breakthroughs, and even emotional experiences.
As we touch each other.
As we can see, this is not chiropractic adjustment, not at all.
Sharing our hard
What is the
times
thing in the
as
background?
well as
Is
our
that a
good
That's
watch?
one of those
times.
rotating
Whenever
displays.
we're learning the
Oh,
alignments
it's just
and
being fucked up by
getting
the.
to know them and
By the
feeling connection
what's it called?
That's because hold
The
on.
rolling shutter effect of the camera.
feeling the
Hold on.
connection we're learning
Look
the
look at this.
alignments and
Tell me this doesn't look sexual as fuck.
feeling the connection with the
Yeah.
Like I've been in some
He just got off. He just came.
family kind of situation.
Still out of focus,
We
guys.
come back together. It's like seen a month, and we come back together and we catch up. It's cool. It's good vibes.
Everybody's so amazing, and I think that just coming into the first class and seeing and meeting them all kind of put me at ease.
I mean, I never thought it was gonna be something like that. I mean, the way everybody embraced me, me being
I paid a lot of money to this,
And,
so now I have a
a
sunk
little bit
cost
difficult over
fantasy.
the English, but everybody embraced me. That's something that I'll never forget.
I think the depth of the friendship.
All the guys look like all the young guys look
Stop.
exactly
Can
the
you stop
same.
for a second? Just the stuff they're talking about. They're not talking about anything that's in any way required for medicine. Just about friendship
Yeah,
and
yeah,
intimacy and
Everyone was nice. Everyone was so nice. Nothing
they don't
about what
understand
they
the fact that-
learned.
that medicine, like pretty much everything else in science, I guess, is just cold and hard and full of facts. It doesn't give a fuck about your feelings.
When can I
Yeah,
start
return with
training?
some, results, and then we can talk.
What is
But,
the
yeah, go to the
requirement?
requirements.
What is the? Oh.
8 class. What the fuck?
It requires you to attend a minimum of 8 core classes. We host 3-day training weekends once a month, January through August. That's That's a really weird way. That's a really weird way of saying we have the fall and winter off or fall off. Like what? With our annual recertification and homecoming, you have homecoming events for something that's that's like a 3-day training course. Each class is held from Thursday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is required that you have a passing grade in a college level course on anatomy and physiology. If you have not yet taken anatomy and physiology, we can direct you to a convenient online classroom training. Yeah, Kaylee's right. Yeah. Sounds like
Oh my god, a social situation made me.
Yeah.
It cured me of my undiagnosed depression. Oh my goodness.
Alphabiotics coursework will be outlined through the program, in which you will undergo rigorous training and assessment. Completion will require testing your application.
We had so many sex jokes. It's just now
Yeah.
every time you say completion or anything like that, I just think
completion will require testing of your application of the alignment process, alphabetic science, and philosophy, and other academics presented throughout the program. Let me just rub my nipples.
Look, is it me or is it anybody else like okay with them just calling what they do just a philosophy instead of just calling it?
No, I'm not even okay.
No.
I'm not even okay with calling them that, because philosophy is an actual fucking thing. Like, you can't just upon board certification, because there's definitely a board of this, you will have the hands-on skills, the hands-on skills that you will learn through theoretical classes, academic knowledge, and business plan. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Needed to confidently open an alphabetic center to help others more effectively deal with stress. How much time do I have to complete it? You have a total of 18 months to complete the 8 classes. Although it's strongly recommended that you take 3 to 4 consecutive classes before any break, and only if absolutely necessary. Developing muscle memory for repetition is key to learning alphabetics, so it's important you get a solid foundation in place and not slip backwards during a missed class. On the other hand, if you're looking to get started in this field right away, many students complete the training in the same academic year. Guys, that's not. Do you go to your doctor because they have the muscle memory of treating you, or because of what's inside their brain? Guys?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Do you go to your doctor because they have the muscle memory of after repetition from having done a treatment many times, or do you go to them because they have an actual education and know what they're doing?
I guess it's to be fair, Micro, it's actually kind of both when you're talking to surgeons.
True, but like surgeons start out learning how the body works. Like, it's what I'm saying is it's a really weird thing to focus on. Like, it kind of gives away that this is just like you do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I don't really think. I feel like the education is first, but then the repetition is fine. Like Geo said, if it's like a surgeon or somebody who does something precision based or something that needs to be like finely honed, it's not something you can just do immediately. Then yeah, sure, maybe muscle memory comes into play there, but I would much prefer somebody who was more finely educated on the subject to give me my diagnoses and shit.
I want to watch more of these guys.
Within ourselves, and how much we get out
This
of
is
the
fun.
way so that we can let this work come through, and how much we can change our paradigm about doing and being instead of just.
I think there's like
existing
4
and being
people,
conduits
basically
that
four
work
genres of people
through
here.
us.
I think my favorite memory from class was when Kifa came up to me
Wait.
and said,
Oh, that's his last. That is his last name. I thought he had misspelled California for a moment.
Would like you to align my niece and nephew, and I got very nervous, and I asked, first I asked Nona if it was okay, and then I asked Dr. Crane if it was okay, probably hoping that both of them would say, no, it's okay, we'll do it, but they both said yes, and I aligned, I believe, a 7 and a 9-year-old, and that was probably so far
fuck you,
almost
dude.
like it had a spiritual
But it's not
vibration to it.
chiropractic,
My
guys.
grandparents showed up to be models, and seeing them get to
I
experience the
abused
work
my
and feeling like I've been
grandparents.
able to add that kind of significant
You know,
value to
Micro,
my family was paramount for me.
This
That's
group has been
that one's gonna be
amazing.
quote mine for a while.
Group, everyone.
I mean, I can make it the edition. I abused my grandparents' edition.
Yeah, make it the. I had to use my grandparents' edition.
I had to use my
Okay, no, that's Hi. I can fucking hit the fucking correct keys.
Oh, it hasn't changed yet.
Now, it should have now.
Yes, there we go.
Positive energy as we come in, as we get out. The first thing you see and
So
you see everyone around there smiles.
This is a funny class, and we bonded real closely.
Yeah, it's a lot of funny things, and anything involving Terry.
I dropped my cashews, and Terry tried to jump on the floor to get it, and I jumped on top of him.
I leaned down to pick it up, but he thought I was trying to take it, and he jumped on
What?
top of me and
No,
got
we
me
just have a
into
stupid
a submission
anecdote
hold right in front of the teacher.
I mean, what
What?
stands out is just how many times there would be this flavor of like the boys' locker room.
Guys, what the fuck did that guy just say? Rewind it?
Someone dropped their cashews and someone went to pick it up and there was a misunderstanding and that's apparently really funny.
Remember, Micro, don't drop the cashews.
That sounds incredibly violent.
All of us.
I dropped the cashews, bro.
Just rat-tailing each other in the shower like it's a locker room.
Ugh.
She's just sort
Ugh.
of applying whatever essential oil.
Wait,
combats that.
wait, what? What?
What?
Absolutely.
Okay, no, I need to hear that again. What did she say?
Right in front of the teacher.
I mean, what stands out is just how many times there would be this flavor of like the boys' locker room, and then that thought of poor Vivian having to put up with all of us, like we're,
What did they
we're
do
just
to you?
rat-tailing each other in the shower like it's a locker room, and she's just sort of applying whatever essential oil combats that.
Absolutely
what?
believe Jeffrey should be either knighted or put up for sainthood. I mean, it was a class
What is that
full
in
of
the background?
know-it-alls. We had a
I don't
litigator,
know.
and we had a couple of strong questioners.
Looks like a weird
it
priest's
was a
role.
hilarious dynamic
Kind
that
of.
very few people would have been able to navigate if they didn't have the calmness that Jeffrey brings to the teaching process.
My personal funniest thing that's happened during class is I went to practice performing the alignment and Dr. Crane said, well, that's interesting. And I took that harder than anything else, so now it's an inside joke of interesting instead of saying, that was awful.
I think the biggest
Oh my
challenge
God.
in class is
This is
being
literally just
patient
like them
and
telling
sticking
stupid
to
anecdotes.
the principles
What?
and not trying to rush too far ahead.
I had to learn so many more things than just what it is. I had
What
to
is
learn
the
to be patient.
Well, it would be not. We so far we have learned nothing but what it is. We haven't learned what it is. We still don't know what the fuck it is. Also, usually, biotics, like it's implied that it's sort of like chiropractic. This thing, like biotics, that's thing you put inside you, like antibiotics. Like, it refers to things you actually like take as a medicine.
But they're talking
With
about it as
myself
like,
and I.
you're taking in like a spirit or like an energy.
I
or
don't
something.
know. You're right. They do all sound like
Maybe it's
victims.
particles, and they're all slowly but surely
Others.
dying of
I
radiation
had to
poisoning.
learn to accept a lot of criticism. I had to relax and to know to listen to my body also when I had enough, so it's enough.
If I
Wait, what? How violent is this teaching process that like my body's had enough?
were to tell a new student coming in, if they haven't been certified in anatomy and physiology, that would be probably the most important thing, that they get certified in anatomy.
The requirements literally said you had to do that. Also, if you have been taught anatomy and physiology, you should fucking know that this is nonsense.
Anatomy and physiology immediately, because it would probably give them a better understanding of not only the application of Alphabiotics, but also the studying and some of the research that we're doing.
Immerse yourself in everything Alphabiotics, as far as the readings, biology of belief, any external resources, anything energy related or
But don't look up how it bullshit.
spiritual or religious, whatever you feel ties into what makes you excited about Alphabiotics.
Pretty much have an open mind. I think at the beginning I was a little bit close-minded, a little skeptical about what was going on, and so now,
Jeez,
as
I wonder
become more
why.
open to receiving the information,
Because it sounds like
I'm
complete
more
bullshit.
susceptible of receiving, so therefore I'm understanding more, and I'm able to align better. I'm able to explain it better.
Get your homework done ahead of time. Don't wait. And work on removing.
Is her hair gray or pink? I
self-limiting
can't
belief
tell.
systems. And
Yes.
anything that makes you feel.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Yes.
Because you can.
By no means do I feel like the 10-month of the class.
Focus the
is
camera.
the end-all be-all for
That's the most awful necklace I've ever seen.
Alphabiotic philosophy, and as an educator, it's going to be a lifelong journey.
It's a process that you can help people help themselves, and just the
Why do you have a pen behind your ear? What are you writing down?
knowing what I know now.
Gary,
it's
Gary.
so sad. not
Gary,
to
Gary, what are you writing down?
You know, when you take a class, you're taking something, and you don't always know where it's going to take you. But you find out people that can change completely.
Oh, I missed that. Did some of them say biology of belief? That's fucking funny. Okay, I think we've heard. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Actually, I probably just clicked on them.
This is so fucking sad. By the way, I just emailed them asking on whether they actually have any peer-reviewed studies that prove their claims. Obviously, I'm not, expecting
Block.
a response.
Let's find a blog post. The truth about stress. There's literally 2 blog posts. And they're both the things you can find on the what is it. These aren't blog posts, guys. That's not what a blog is. Well, someone read while I go pee.
Modern humans are not adapted to pervasive, complex stress of modern times. Our stress levels are doubling every 10 years, and it's compounding.
So, what citation needed? That's a second citation needed counter thingy today.
Well, yeah, but then our stress levels are doubling every 10 years. Okay, that is compounding right there. That's the definition of compounding. Doubling over time. And then they just literally said, it's compounding. Just the redundancy. Anyway, recent research suggests that anywhere from 60 to 90% of illness today. We've already read this. Dude, this is just reworded nonsense from earlier. We are in the midst of the worst degenerative disease crisis in history of humankind. I read that earlier, and I confused humankind with mankind because I was done reading the sentence. Oh my god, stress increases production of stress hormone, cortisol. We read this earlier, dubbed the death hormone. Cortisol compromises your ability to fight off disease and infection. I don't know, is that true?
Citation needed number 3.
Yeah.
No, that is true. Your
Okay.
stress hormones are immunosuppressant.
Okay. That's why I was like, Micro, we need you back. Please come tell us if that's true. I don't remember hearing about that. Okay, increasing
the
aging
death hormone.
can cause weight gain, insomnia.
Death hormone. That's a band name.
Cortisol, yeah. The death hormone.
Death hormone. Okay, Smeller, you're the music expert here. What kind of music would the band Death Hormone be playing?
Okay, so since it sounds like one of those cheap, like cliche names you give like a new metal band, I'm gonna say they're new metal.
Oh,
Death
yeah.
Hormone plays they play something that sounds like the band Him or KMFDM, which is like a industrial rock band, or Death Hormone would be like a Saliva Kitty sort of like what's the name of that other band? Mushroom Head, like that kind of metal.
I'm pretty certain that Death Hormone is the name for the next track for one of the new Doom Eternal DLCs.
Maybe.
No, I could see that.
Hey, since we were talking about Doom Eternal and we also talked about dinosaurs earlier, here's a reminder that in the Doom universe, dinosaurs didn't exist.
Okay.
No, literally, it's implied in one of the codexes in Doom Eternal that there were no complex life on Earth 80 million years ago.
What?
In Doom Eternal, in one of the codexes, which is like the
No, I
backstory
understand
of
that part of it. I'm trying to understand how they would think
in the Doom Hunter codex, it says that the Doom Hunters, the species they're based on, like they're built from, were originally a species that lived 80 million years ago on Earth before, and it says before any other complex life. So dinosaurs didn't exist in Doom Eternal. The Doom universe did not have dinosaurs.
Yeah, but those games were written by people that worked for Bethesda, so we're just gonna blanket statement.
No.
saying
To be fair, they were written by
To be
people who worked for
fair, to be
it.
fair.
They were written by people who work for it.
Okay, yeah, but isn't id owned by ZeniMax, which is technically Bethesda?
Yes.
Yeah, but Bethesda is not the publisher while it is the developer.
Now, yeah, but now they're all owned by Microsoft, so that whole point is moot.
Not really.
Well, the point of making fun of them because they're Bethesda, now we get to make fun of them because they're Microsoft.
It's gonna be even funnier in a few weeks when Microsoft buys Discord.
Oh, please don't say that. Please don't say that. Just
yeah, they are apparently talking to one another about an acquisition of Discord.
I know, and I just hope that it doesn't go through because Microsoft destroys everything they touch. They're just like Google, but at least that Microsoft keeps the things that they kill alive for at least 10 years.
I will say at least Google at least like make an attempt to keep things alive, whereas Microsoft's just like, nah, I'm bored with this now.
Yeah, that's kind of true, but
I mean, they kind of ruined Skype.
Well, they're gonna turn Discord into bloatware, yeah, like they did Skype.
The best thing we can hope for is that they allow Discord. So like they just say, hey, we own you, but we make like you're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
But it would
Actually,
be nice.
yeah, it is. They have a track record of actually keeping the former developer groups alive.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they won't interfere with it.
They will interfere with it, yeah, that's true. They're probably gonna try to integrate it more into their existing
Yeah, they're not like
well, that's fine. I can
ecosystem, I guess.
I can accept that. Like that's fine. Like that's probably something like if the Discord developer had the opportunity to integrate Discord in with like Xbox or something, they would probably have done it already. That seems like the kind of thing they would do.
Who knows? We'll see what
Everyone
happens.
reacts.
I just hope that they keep Linux support.
Hopefully. Everyone reacts to stress differently. Each body sends out its own set of red flags. We've had a lot of red flags over this night. According to the American Psychological Association, some people may not even feel the physical or emotional warning signs until hours or days of persistent stressful activities. Sure. What does that have to do with anything? The warning signs of stress are not to be taken lightly or ignored. Noticing how you respond to stress, you can manage it better. Wait, no. Knowing how I respond to it does not help me manage it better. That would be knowing what stresses me out would enable me to manage it better. That's like saying that that because I know if I get the flu, noticing how I respond to the flu can help me better manage it. No, that's not how that works. And in healthy ways, which will help your body correct itself, reducing the high cost and care of chronic long-term health problems. 75 to 90% of primary care physician visits ask for stress-related problems. I don't believe that for a second. Also, this is not a fucking blog post. Look how short it is. That's not a blog post. That's like 4 tweets. You made 4 tweets.
Well, I mean, come on now.
Well, that was underwhelming. I wonder how much they charge for this.
Too much.
Yeah, too much is probably.
Oh, look, 200 hours.
It couldn't even more worthless if it was made by
Oh my god.
by assembling some Cosby DVDs.
Whoa, stop, go down. Is he really counting his MySpace friends? Isn't that the MySpace logo?
Yes, it fucking is.
I'm gonna look it up. MySpace.
Well, that means that means he has 21.
No, that's the MySpace logo.
That means he has 21 friends because one of them is obviously Tom.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
that's
200
definitely
hours in like days?
That's like 5 or 6 days, 8 days.
Well, okay. To be fair,
no,
well, to be fair to them, like it's probably you don't do it for like 8 straight days. Like it's probably like 8. Let's say it's 8 hours a day. That's a month. This is a month of training to get certified. A month.
Wow.
Hey, that means that they're at least 3 times as qualified as the average American police officer.
Oh, nice. A senior professor. Senior professor at what? At the Alphabiotics Institute.
Senior professor.
Dr. Michael Crane continues the groundbreaking work done by his father and grandfather.
Oh, by the way, I checked. So his father, Virgil Crane's dead.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the guy was 85, so whatever.
These are the lowest quality pictures in existence. Like, look at this.
Oh, I thought that was some sort of Discord artifact.
No, they're literally, they look like they're 90% like JPEG compression.
When your website has been up since the 1980s. No way, that's not possible.
That's like the
know
worst
what I mean.
picture of Alice I've ever seen.
Wait, so he goes... I guess he travels between Nevada and...
Texas.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Wait.
Our philosophy. What are our philosophy gonna be? No, that's not your philosophy. That's what it is. Hold on.
This website is so confusing.
Our philosophy, yeah. And look, these are the fucking 2 blog posts.
God.
Let's see if are there any announcements?
Let's see what's going on in the announcements.
Oh,
Classes are canceled. Okay.
Oh, not for the reason you would think. No, it's not because of COVID. No, it's because of tornado damage.
What?
That's
the
what
most
it says.
That's the most Texas thing I've ever seen.
No, there's no guns.
That's very
Let's
true.
see. So wait. Stop. When did the tornado strike? October 2019.
Yes.
Dallas, right? Ah, that's actually okay.
Well, it might not be in Dallas. Is it in Dallas?
Yep, there was a tornado on the 20th of October 2019 that hit Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, probably happens fairly often.
It was an EF3, so that's kind of severe.
Well, he might be dead, but he's still on the website. Let's read about Virgil, shall we? Oh my god, this is the worst photo in existence. Why is it so compressed?
Oh, this should be quick. That's it.
Dr. Virgil Crane, Alphabiotics founder. Someone read.
He looks a little bit like Rex Tillerson.
All right, I'm gonna put on my best old man Texas accent. All right.
Yes, please do.
The road to high-level wellness lies in connecting with our ultimate energy source. This is no act of service that one human can render to another in a more significant or meaningful than helping them to accomplish this connection. When you were born, you had within you a tremendous power. You couldn't see it, but you could feel it. It was, and still is, a wonderful life energy. It empowers you with health, well-being, joy, and zest for life. As you venture out into the world and you experience many challenges and changes, you allowed stress to drain you of precious life energy. I'm not currently dead. I am just living a better life as life energy.
I know, well, your death certificate disagree with that one, but okay.
You got lost in the midst of mind and matter. You became outer reactive, defensively off balance. It became more and more difficult for you to experience the good health, well-being, joy, and zest for life that you once had.
Yes,
Like,
no.
what the hell is that?
Yes,
None
no
of that.
upcoming events.
Well, I mean,
wonder why.
COVID-19. Well, tornado. So
I don't think the tornado killed him.
No, he died in
Hasn't
2017, so a year earlier,
Yeah.
or two, actually.
do we know what killed him?
The guy was 85.
This is what killed him. This right here on the screen. That's what killed him. He was old.
This picture. He was haunted by his own picture.
Just like Red.
Uh,
Red was recently outlawed as a means of administering the death penalty because the Supreme Court of the state of Tennessee decided that it was too cruel.
Damn. Tennessee did that? Tennessee ruled something out as being too cool?
It was a joke. It's about
Yeah,
a friend who's really ugly.
Don't get the obvious Red's rhetoric is an ugly bastard joke.
Yeah. And he is. He's really ugly. I don't have eyes anymore. They're just bleeding, gaping holes.
You know, he bought a parrot once, and when he tried to release it, he just had to expose his face to it for a few seconds, and the poor thing went into an absolute rage and flew directly into the ceiling fan.
Well, it didn't die. It's just sleeping.
Yeah, but the head is not sleeping anymore at the same position as the rest of the animal, so that's kind of a disadvantage.
You wanna do a slightly younger old Texas man? Also, there's a
Alphabiotic. Here, I'll give you more of a like George W. Alphabiotics could very well be the primary healthcare system of tomorrow. Today. Wow. That is a bold statement. That's a very bold statement. Dr. Michael Crane has led the way in beginning or bring. I can't do this. I can't. Dr. Michael Crane has led the way in bringing Alphabiotics forward, both through his work with individuals and teaching at the Alphabiotic Training Academy for over 60 years. How old is this guy?
He looks pretty good for 60.
Holy shit.
I mean, it doesn't really say that his picture is new, right?
That's true, but I'm gonna assuming it is.
All right, so for over 60 years, he has experienced the power of alphabiotic philosophy. All right, and I can't read it. Can't read it. I just can't.
And its implementing process. He continues to help people from all walks of life with all kinds of health problems. How do you like my accent?
you sound like you're an American trying to do an Australian accent but failing, and then it tried to like morph it into an Irish accent and then back to Danish.
As senior professor teaching alphabetics for the alphabetics process, I don't know what this accent is. But I'm gonna keep doing it because I like it.
You sound like as if Mickey Mouse got kicked in the balls.
Seriously.
Dr. Michael Crane, huh? He reaches out to traditional therapists and laypersons, inviting them to come and learn with him. Huh? And his teaching staff, what he considers to be an advanced, soul-satisfying, and honorable way to help others.
I can't even do it.
There's one thing I can do, it's do the this is stupid. You sound like the old woman living in the woods in the American cartoon version of a German fairy tale.
There once was a boy who liked to suck his thumbs. His mother told him to stop, but he wouldn't. So she cut off his thumbs. Now he has no thumbs. Good night.
No, she didn't cut them off.
Yeah, but I know it was a tailor with his hilariously big scissors.
The tailor comes and cuts off his thumbs, and now the kid has no thumbs. And that is not even the worst thing in that thing.
No, the worst thing is arguably the one where the girl burns down because she likes to play with matches.
Yes, and the cat's like, the cats weep for her for some reason. German fairy tales are dark.
That's not really a fairy tale, though. That's more of an educational book, which basically can be summarized with one sentence: obey your parents and the teacher.
He's an Alphabiotics professor, everyone. A professor.
So what professor kind of implies that he's teaching at the university? I mean, that's what a professor is.
Well, it's out of the Alphabiotics university.
Is that a university like what's it fucking called? PragerU, or is it like a real university?
It's the Craner U.
Sorry, excuse me.
Well, I think we pretty much run the website dry.
Yeah, I have the feeling these guys are the same kind of doctors that Dr. Pepper is.
No, Dr. Pepper. If you drink Dr. Pepper in like moderate amounts, it will at least hydrate you. This won't help you at all.
No, it won't. It's like so sweet that it doesn't really quench your thirst. That's how bad Dr. Pepper is.
I love Dr. Pepper though. Don't you dare
Yeah,
talk
Dr.
crap.
Pepper is fine.
Tastes like.
Well, gentlemen, speaking of
cherry.
drinks and such, I am starving. I'm gonna go and get some food.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end here.
I love you both.
Because there's
And
nothing left. There's nothing left on the side, really.
Yeah, it's done. We basically exhausted.
I was kind of hoping there would be something in the blog posts, but it
there
kind of
wasn't.
fits.
Yeah, this website is as empty as my folder with all the points why I want to live.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, well, say goodnight to the nice YouTube people.
Everybody that's listening, good night.
And
Have a
Micro.
wonderful day. I love all of you.